So in this video I'm going to compare the performance of my hc1 model, the model that I just trained on 60,000 images, and the model I trained originally. So right now I'm working on what I'm testing is this one, this hc1, for which I used 60,000 training images, 1,000 test images. So sorry, 60,000 training images, 22,000 test images. And here one thing I changed from my previous iteration of training is that I'm changing the distance from 30 to 200 units from the camera. I'm going to test this model's performance compared to my very first model that I trained at the beginning of this research. So this is the loss curve. Blue one is the training and the orange one is testing curve, and this one is the basically the epoch training loss, test loss. This is the average training loss and test loss of every epochs. It looked like to me that at 60 epoch I get this almost saturates. You get 0.0065. It doesn't really go down that much, 0.0064 in here. So I decided to move on with 60. So now I'm going to start the demo. So I'm using this version 2 of my hc1 model. Version 2 is the model that I just trained right now. So it goes. I'm using the outfit that the surgeon gave me. I'm working with the surgeon. Why does it look off? Oh, okay, sorry. That's good. So as you can see, it's very consistent. It can tolerate large distances because I kept the range 30 to 200, so now it can detect very close as well as very far. So the interesting thing happens when I wear gloves. It is pretty consistent. The only problem is that for some reason, although I'm changing the gloves color randomly, this happened. I can't detect my hands when I'm wearing gloves. That's really weird. That shouldn't happen because I kept the mesh randomization as well as the color randomization exactly the same. I didn't change those things. I may have changed the lighting, that's one thing, but I haven't changed anything else. I don't know what happened. So this is my version 2 for hc1 model. By the way, for let me just revise it just in case. So for hc1 model, this is what happens. For hc1 models, the object is the hand, and it changes its distance from the camera. Background is changed, and the most important thing is that the color of the hand is changed randomly. So this is how I generate these data sets. Okay, so now I'm going to show the version 1, which this version 1 was trained on, as far as I remember, only 10,000 images for, I think, for 20 epochs or something. So it was much less trained. but this is so first I'm going to show the performance using without using glove. It's almost the same level of consistency. I do feel like the second version is more robust a little bit in detecting the pose at least. But this is what happens when I wear the glove now. So again, this is the my very first model that I'm running right now. So this one can detect my glove. I am not sure what changed. I have to look again. I mean, it can detect my hand right now. It can detect my hand wearing glove in this state. It should be, my version 2 should also be able to detect my hands when I'm wearing gloves. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe there are some changes in the data set that I didn't notice that might happen. If I take off my glove, yeah, it's very consistent. Thank you for watching the video.